Hello, I'm Bashar Nasri, the owner and the president of House of Dorin, Maison Dorin. Maison Dorin is a very old brand initiated on 18th century by Miss Marguerite Montpensier. Marguerite Montpensier was very famous actress, very close friend to Queen Marie Antoinette and Louis XVI. She invented the compact powder, the powder for theater, the caul stick, the lip stick. She invented almost all the base of beauty products in the world. That was Marguerite Montpensier. Marguerite Montpensier, Louis XVI were very surprised by her talent because she educated the Queen Marie Antoinette to play theater in the gardens and the small theater of Chateau de Versailles. So she introduced her brand, which became Dorin after, because Mr. Dorin, he followed the activity of this beauty products on 1810. So, and the brand became officially appointed by Versailles Palace as the purveyor for beauty products and perfumes. It's today considered the eldest brand and the most historic brand in France and in the world. I'm proud to help this brand to re-exist again. Since more than half a century, I was working for this brand to make it again at its right place and position in the world. We have today a museum for Dorin in our palace, just near Paris at Chateau, where you can come. We will welcome you with pleasure to present you 700 pieces of vintage from 18th century till beginning 20th century. So we can see here just for one of the boutique Dorin in beginning 20th century in Paris. And you can see how many powder boxes existing there in this boutique. We are going, I hope, shortly to recreate these powders again. Thank you. Now we have the pleasure to present you how we treated this brand, because we start to reproduce perfumes, some of them the formula existing in the archive of Dorin from 19th century also. Please follow me. The first fragrance we created, it was homage for the memory of Princess Diana, and we called it Candlelight. It's the candle who gives its life, its existence, to give lights for the humanity. All the composition of this perfume, we got it from her palace, her secretary there. The top note, it's fruity. It's the pamplemousse or rose grapefruit. She used to eat it in the morning, and she loved the rose of Manchester. Please come, follow me. Then, this is our first bottle from the collection, An Air, the breeze of Paris, An Air de Paris. This formula of 1884, of course, it's powdery scents, direction. Powdery with flowers and some fruits. So now, as you see, we have 4 fragrances. We call it an air de Paris. An air de Paris classique, the powdery, the floral with the rose of Bulgari, fruity, the fig, and spicy. I am originally from Damascus. In Damascus, we have many flowers. Damascus is the eldest alive city, alive capital in the world. And what we have there? We have the eldest rose in the world, Damascena, the rose of Damascus. This is the rose of Damascus. So we have also the jasmine of Damascus, the fulla, small flower, ephemer, lives only 1 day. It's located this only in the Middle East, almost in Damascus. And we have the tuberose of Damascus also. Also we have, it's updated today, the scent of Arabia with the oud, the amber, the musk, and there's a rose of Taif, which mixed with this, all of this oriental smell. Our oud is not Arabic oud, it's not Gulf oud, it's Parisian oud. We cannot make a oud and go to Arab people or Gulf people to tell them here there's a oud. They are used to produce the oud since thousands of years. Now my oud is very floral oud, light oud, lovely oud. I cannot stop here by the scent, the air, the breeze of Paris collection, breeze of Damascus collection, breeze of Arabia collection. But what's about love? I have the collection in 2 fragrances, an air d'amour, love scents pour madame and love scents pour monsieur. They are very, very, very exceptional. The madame one, it's with al-luban, and the monsieur, it's based of the Russian leather with so beautiful lavender. Look how these bottles. You know, this bottle has the shape of Eiffel Tower in Paris. Now we will go. Please come from this way. Wow, come here. Come and I will show you the collection of Versailles. I have to make a Versailles collection. 5 fragrances for Versailles. The powdery one. Why powdery? Because the name of this fragrance, Versailles 1780. It's remind you Versailles. Versailles scents, the powder, with this so luxury bottle, simple but so beautiful, very elegant. Of course, in Versailles, we made now here the powdery, the floral, gardens of Versailles, the fig, because King 14th, when he built Versailles Palace, he planted in the orangerie 400 figs. This is the fruity one. And here there's the woody one, Bureau du Roi. And here the oriental one, especially made for Queen Marie Antoinette, for her making her makeup. the boudoir Turk, so beautiful piece. We can find it in Chateau de Fontainebleau. When we talk about old perfumes, we have to talk about always powder. So I made Dorin 5 powdery fragrances. The Muguet Lily of the Valley, the I cannot see from here to tell you where they are. This is the Camellia, the wow, Gardenia, and the Lys. And here there's something very, very special. Come closer to it. It's Rose de Bois, the rose of the forest. Can't you imagine? Rose of the forest? It doesn't exist. In the forest there's no sun, only trees. So I have to have rose for the forest. So I imagined if there were a rose in the forest, should be this one. This is an usual and imagined rose. Now, the last not least, this collection, which we call it La Dorin, it's homage for the memory of Montansier, the actress. Montansier actress. So, I consider that all women are actresses and they play theater daily, okay? And I choose for them 3 major roles they played every day, every time, in any occasion. The passionate, the romantic, and if this role doesn't work, they will use their charmers. And as you see here, you cannot see anything, but come closer and closer and closer and closer. Look, the mask of the theater. It's very discreet, but in reality, in her interior, it's very clear. This is the mask of theater for all beautiful creators, these ladies. And something very important, I have to tell, that the 3 fragrances have the same composition. We worked in the variation of the composition because it's the same woman. Her mood change. That's why she has these 3 characters. She is so smart. You are ladies so smart. And you play so good. And you think that you are masters in theater. You are stars. So I create for you the Oscar of theater, Dorina. Now I will finish my speech to tell you what we have today. I cannot talk about Paris without talk Versailles. Everybody comes to France, he will visit surely Versailles. But what else? Eiffel Tower. And this is the tower. I don't call it Eiffel Tower, this fragrance. I call it La Tour of Dorin. Very exceptional, lovely design, so complicated to be realized, but we did it. And look how it's very precise. You are in Eiffel Tower. That's Dorin. Dorin do what nobody can do. It do the impossible. That's Dorin. Thank you for visiting us. You are welcome to come to Chateau, just near Paris, to visit my museum, wonderful museum, and you'll go in the past, and you'll understand why Dorin exists and what's about the beauty products of the war existing, from where all of them they came. Dorin is the most historic brand in France and in the world. Thank you.